What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another late night in the BrewLab with me, Lone Fox, your brewmaster in chief. And tonight, in the BrewLab, I'm coming at you with, and I know you all, the majority of you who do voted for the Dimir control deck. I know it's almost ready, so I'm gonna have to just ask you who are watching this now to go and cast your votes. So we get a more, a bigger sample size, or more voters, then we get a more clearer result. And we'll play whatever wins that tomorrow. But for tonight, I have something special lined up that I've been slamming the Mythic ladder with. And without further ado, let's jump into tonight's brew. Mono white control. I've been on a little bit of a control bent, and this one has just been winning me matches like non-stop. So what have we got here? Well, first of all, 25 lands. Okay, I've conceded that 25 lands are essential. One more than my usual, even though we have Restoration of Eiganjo, which makes us quite consistent with our lands. But let's take it from the top. We got one of the best reasons to be playing mono white right now is lay down arms. I would love to have a fourth copy, but I also want more ways of dealing with artifacts. And honestly, right now in this deck, it's the main weakness. You can Soul Partition an artifact. You can March of Otherworldly Light. Only 4 spells that deal with artifacts, and there's obviously lots of them. So, lay down arms is amazing, but it's just creatures that it exiles, and you end up in these control matchups where it's just a dead card in your hand. So I think 3 is okay if you're going to play it like this. In an aggro mono white deck, of course, play 4 of them. It's fantastic. Then 2 March of Otherworldly Lights, as I just mentioned, mostly for the artifacts, but also nice that it hits enchantments. But we've also got Destroy Evil to help with some enchantments, Fateful Absence for the pesky Planeswalkers. And we've also got 2 Soul Partitions that can also hit Planeswalkers. 4 Reckoner Bankbusters, which is just like a must-have in a deck like this. There's not really much else going on as far as drawing cards. Yes, we can sometimes draw cards with Wedding Announcement. Yes, we can sometimes draw cards with the Sanctuary Warden when it enters the battlefield, when it attacks. So for that reason, I've also snuck in a Roadside Reliquary. We may actually need to go up to 2 of these. It's been clutch in testing. I just wanted, as many planes as possible for lay down arms, but I think this is the way to go, because we've got 2 enchantments here. And then we've got artifacts in the Bankbuster that we can therefore draw, I beg your pardon, so that we can, where was I? Exactly, sorry, went blank there for a second. Roadside Reliquary. If you've got both those things in play, then you can pay 2, tap it, and draw an additional 2 cards, which is groovy. What else? I've pretty much gone over the 3 drops. Also, that's nothing really new that you don't know about. It's just great in a control deck. Like, this is going to help you ramp and like get consistently to your next, because we're trying to get to Sanctuary Warden as quickly as possible, but also ends up being a very nice blocker that you can put counters on with the Wandering Emperor. It's just an all-round nice little card. And then the Wedding Announcement, making sure that against aggro and whatnot, we have some little chump blockers until we can get off our big stuff. Talking about ways of dealing with aggro, we've got Depopulate ×4, no farewells. Was a decision based upon how much exile and removal we have here in the early game anyway, that just 4 Depopulates to sweep the board has been just fine for now. I did initially have some farewells, but I opted for 1 Portal to Phyrexia here on the very, very top end, which is the little spicy one for tonight. And then 4 Sanctuary Wardens, which is just ridiculously amazing game-ending card. I've been doing these loops where, before combat, put a +1/+1 counter on it with the Wandering Emperor. Then you attack with the Sanctuary Warden, and then you just remove loyalty from the Wandering Emperor. That just went up loyalty by putting a counter on the Sanctuary Warden. So it's just like, your Wandering Emperor always stays on the same loyalty, but your Sanctuary Warden keeps getting bigger, and you keep drawing cards and making 1/1 citizens. So you don't need to sacrifice any of those shield counters, and that has been insanely good in testing against mono black, Infernal Grasp, and whatnot. They need to have 2 of them in hand, or Sanctuary Warden is not going anywhere. And then, you know, if you've got Restoration down, I beg your pardon, Wedding Festivity flipped, it comes in play as a 6/6, and then, you know, you start putting counters on it with the Emperor. It's not long before the opponent dies to that. So yeah, pretty amazing. Having lots of fun with it. As far as my preferred type of control deck, it's something more along these lines, or Orzhov. I'm not a huge fan of counter magic, but yeah, I hope we can keep up the win rates, and I can show you that, you know, right now mono white is a viable option in the meta, especially as far as best of 1. We've got 1 Eiganjo, 1 Mech Hangar, of course, 4 Mishra's Foundries, and 2 Roadside Reliquaries in the mana base. Let's jump to some games. See how it performs, baby. So far I'm 4-0. Ooh, I've been testing this Demi one. I'm almost there. Kind of still struggling to decide between Khan, Silex, how many copies, or not at all, and Path of Peril, and, you know, having things like the Celestis and the Rafine land to help you cast it. Oh. Is it going to be Grixis Shahili like artifacts, or just mid-range shenanigans? Okay. Full top end in hand. It's not nice when you get it in the top 10 of your library like that. Okay. Don't know what was, you know, now he gets to ramp. It's a little bit frustrating. But the only removal I had was just give him card draw, and I'm trying to, like, make him... Okay, perfect. Nice. We're in Sanctuary Warden range. It's also really good against Invoke. I'm just worried about counter magic now. I hope he plays a card. Okay. Not the greatest. We'll be able to play Portal next turn, if I'm not mistaken. Not next turn, the one after that, I mean. Just how many, you know, how much draw can we take before we lose? You know, there's something like 2 damage every turn from Shelly. If he just follows up with another Infernal Grasp, that's okay. Or that. We just play our Sanctuary Warden through the Bankbuster.
Off you go.
However, Invoke Despair is starting to become a distinct possibility at this point. Fortunately, he seems to be bricking just ever so slightly. That sucks. Ah, you slimy bugger. Okay. Now the invoke. Oh my lord, dude. You have got to be joking. You have got to be joking. Cannot believe that. To rest my portal. Oh, no way to get it back. So sad. And there's another warden in there. So sad. Okay, if we crew this up, that means we have an artifact. So now we can draw 2. That's when you know. He may have cut down or something like that. Yeah, nice. I could have double whammied him. That was a bit silly. You can give it another +2/+2. That was very silly. I could have done it a second pump. Gross. This is the card that needs to be banned in Standard. IMO. Banky. Banky boy. Dude, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is why I never run 25. Just needs one Invoke Despair in hand and we're dead. Unbelievable flood there. Disgusting. Okay. Screw the Bankbuster with the Harvester. Flooding is the worst. Lately, it's been really bad. I don't know if those of you who follow me on Twitter. I did 12 in a row the other day. 12 lands in a row. And in the top 25 cards of my library. Half of the lands that I have in my deck. It's like, what? Sky Seraph. Sure. Let's hope it's aggro. Okay. Nice. If it's like, what's his face? The little soldier boy. The 2-drop soldier boy. Maybe just plays out Rafine. Ooh. Okay. Maybe Domain. Wow, I played a deck like this just earlier. Oh my god, how is it possible? Is it the same guy? No, it's not. I mean, I can go check. This is... I think there's, Hullbreaker Horror in this deck. I was playing my Dimir and I won. Didn't find a land. Okay, it did. No counters, please. No counters, please. Whee. Nice. So maybe he held back a counter, or I had enough mana. I don't know. No, the deluge. I wanted to find space for 2 of this. There's this new card. It's in my Dimir deck, so I'll just wait until tomorrow to show it off. It's pretty bonkers. Ooh, triple Warden. There's high chance of Wandering Emperors, IMO. And splash black, like 4 color. So charming, man. This card I'm starting to get really sick of. It's like a bit of a pain in the ass. Like 6 mana is a lot, but it's not actually that much. And like then it's just like, oh, okay, I lose everything. It's really like a thorn in aggro's side. Actually, any deck really. I'm gonna attack and take the counter off the Sanctuary Warden. Even if he has removal, I'll Soul Partition my own Warden. So I can recast it. No additional cost. Well, you know, Wandering Emperor maybe. Cool. I got 2 mana available for Make Disappear. So control mirrors are... Woo. This card's seeing a lot of play now in this type of deck. Thanks to Sonya. It's pretty good, clearly. I mean, look at that. He just gains so much life. Last time I won the match by decking the guy. Still have the mana for make disappear, so it has to be dissipate or something. I knew it. It's become the most played one. Do we go for the card draw? Nah. 34, it doesn't really matter, like, even to attack him at this point, like... Oh, this kind of matchup is one of the reasons why I don't like playing control. Also because I seem to get paired up against this kind of stuff when I'm playing it, which is typical matchmaker algorithm shenanigans. Deluge, deluge. It's definitely going to be the Heartbreaker Horror. I'm ready to bet big bucks. Now the Dissipate. Ooh! I'll get my gears grinding. Makes it. Still want my last counter. I mean my last token, although he'll probably just farewell the board. Just kind of holding up March for some reason. I can just feel that farewell coming. Ah, it's so terrifying. He's probably running like 3 of them, at least 2. Like clockwork. And all this stuff I've got is pretty much useless in this matchup. Hey, but I got the Bankbuster. Bankbuster to the rescue. Another Dissipate. Oh my lordy lord. Whew. Waiting announcement. So that's 3 Sanctuary Wardens down. We got 1 left. I don't know how he wins here, but it's probably a Heartbreaker Horror. We do have a Mech Hangar in the mana base. We do have Mishra's Foundries. We can just deck the guy. I don't know, riveting content. We can Wandering Emperor some people. Discard 1 Depop. He'll cast his Memory Deluge. There he is. I knew it. It was just without any... like, had to be. So he has to bounce the Hullbreaker. Seven. Thanks for resetting my Bankbuster. That's always nice. Oh, nah. Of course, that was end step. Huh. Usually they just run the one, so we got through one. Oh, this is the worst kind of match, man. Like, that card is so lame. Anyway, my longtime followers know my hate for the crab. The newcomers, sorry for the salty vibes. What can I say? Now we can crack the Reliquary if it hits the board. Okay, Deluge. He's not even that far behind, like, you know, he's on the same number of cards as me. Even though he's gone through some pretty good card draw stuff, which is pretty interesting. Maybe he had more cards in his deck than 60. I'm gonna hold up the Reliquary during their turn. I hope they only have one Kraken. Before the stuff is gone, so that's 3 farewells down. What a human being, huh? Real charmer. I'm gonna start taking some chunks out of ya with my Foundries. Go Foundry! 4/4. Wandering Emperor. Hey, card draw. Nice. I'll take it. Only one Bankbuster has made an appearance so far. 29 cards deep. So let's do the math. He's got 29 in the library, 2 in the graveyard, so 31 plus 6, 37 plus 12 in the exile. 49. Plus 1, 2, 3, 49, 50. Oh, he's got 60 card deck. How's he been drawing this much and we're on the same number of cards in hand? I've hardly been drawing at all. I guess I drew quite a bit with my Wardens. Yeah, last time I just decked them. I'm gonna go get back my Foundry, thank you very much. Ooh, nice. Oh, he's discarding. Oh, very nice. Still holding up to 2 mana to draw with the Bankbuster. I mean, the last guy that I played, he decked himself and he only had 1 Hullbreaker and I got rid of it. If it's the same deck, which I, like, from what I'm seeing, somebody put up a band control list or somewhere. Maybe CGB. Fourth farewell. I mean, that's the last one. What a disgusting person. Holy cannoli. Down to 20. The last guy I played, he also had like a Teferi or 2. Disgusting.
Anyone who harms my people must show them how we greet our enemies.
Take that! What's up? Four farewells. 4 farewells, 1 Hullbreaker, bunch of counterspells, and memory deluge. Sorry, I almost threw up. Now we don't have a Bankbuster. So that's 3 Bankbusters down the drain.
Remember your training.
Watch him have his own Wandering Emperor now. Still haven't seen a single one though, and we're like very deep into our libraries, so maybe not. Could just be March of Otherworldly Light or something, or you can Deluge. He's got enough mana to Deluge again. 3, 4. Fateful Absence is cool. Ah, okay, that's the March. Destroy your whole library. I'm not quitting. There's no way. I've still got an Angel. I've still got Wandering Emperors. I've still got 1 more Eiganjo. 2 more wedding announcements left in the deck. We're good, we're good. Also, 1 portal to Phyrexia. Not that that really matters at all at this point, but it's still in there. Yeah, and we've still got 2 Mishra's Foundries left in the library as well. By the way, I know these things because of Untapped, which... There's the Teferi. I knew he was in here.
No matter the time or place, I'm ready to win.
Cool, so this is the exact deck I just played. Someone put this up, because it's not the same opponent. So he's got 4 Dissipates in the original that I saw. So that's 1, 2, 3 gone. Unwandering Emperorable. He's also got probably more Silver Scrutinies. Wow.
Let your blade do the talking.
It's always got something. Roar.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water.
Oh. Yes, yes, yes.
I am almost sad to see you go.
I'm almost sad. Down to 11 cards. We got 23. Now he's trying to grow these things, so he's constantly forced to draw cards to make them big enough to take us down from 20. This is how I won the last match. It was an 17-minute game or something.
Strike fast and strike hard.
If you want to control, you came to the right place. Control mirrors are your thing. You're probably pretty stoked. The more you draw, the happier I am. Down to 10. Lay down arms the first one. What removal have I still got left in the deck? 1 Destroy Evil, 2 Fateful Absence, 1 Soul Partition, and 1 Depopulate in hand and 1 in the deck. Whew. Interesting. It should be all the dissipates. Draw more cards, by all means. I like it when you draw more cards. Yes. Just gotta stop him from making big enough to fairy tokens to attack me with, down from 23. Shouldn't be too problematic at all. Also, he gave us 3 life there with the lay down arms.
I've got eyes everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, he has no creatures to steal with the portal, but whatevs. Okay. Give me more life. Please. I like. Now I depopulate the board and make another little wandering emperor. How many cards has he got in his library? Down to 7.
Guards, to me.
Cool, man. No problem. 6. Even if he does find something special, it's not going to be
Nice
enough.
to see a familiar face.
He won't have enough turns to get me down, even if he finds another Hullbreaker. I don't believe they run.
Remember your training.
Woohoo! Hello.
May your blade strike true.
Goes down to 5. Can't even use that deluge, you know? Let me just keep blocking. It's fine.
Guards, to me.
Please, draw more. Down to 4. He's gonna risk. Okay, perfect. We still got 1 depopulate. But like I said, he's got 3 turns. They can't get big enough to actually kill me. This is hilarious. I just played a match exactly like this before I hit record. With a different opponent. Sure. Go for my Emperor. If he's stupid. Sweet. Even better.
I'll be back.
It's only dissipate in the deck. No other counters.
During my travels. Let me show you. Let your blade do the talking.
I just get to draw 1 because I only have enchantment, but it's better than nothing. Hey, hello. Three blockers.
Keep watch for intruders.
Yeah, we got him, 100%. This has got to be one of the longest matches on the channel. We're into the 43-minute mark, so I think we'll just call it a night after this. Can't go. Yes! Got him. Got him. If you want to grind, baby, I can grind. Alright, so I mean 45 minutes in, I can't actually play another game, so we're just gonna have to leave it at that. But you definitely got to see everything that the deck can do and what it is supposed to do. Just grindy, grindy, grindy. There's answers to everything. You can draw plenty of cards. You got these cool top ends, you know, the portal, sneaky one-of, I love. And you know, it's been absolutely disgusting how many games I've won. I think I'm on 6-0 right now with it in Mythic. So surprisingly strong as well. I highly recommend you take it for a spin. No farewell needed. Just Sanctuary Wardens and you should be good to go. The only things that I might adjust, as I mentioned in the introductions, are like these things. You know, all these 2-2-2-2-2. I don't know. Maybe we can get rid of the Destroy Evil, put in one more March, one more Fateful Absence. But it's nice to have this spread, even though it's a little bit harder to actually draw into them. As you saw, we were keeping up on draws with a deck that has actual draw spells, like lots of them. And we only had Bankbuster and Sanctuary Warden, and we were drawing away like there's no tomorrow. So, Also, Roadside Reliquary coming into play a couple times there. I can't believe we managed to win that game through 4 farewells and 1 Heartbreaker. I feel amazing about that, and I am so thankful for you guys for watching all the way to the end. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will be seeing you, of course, all tomorrow with another fresh brew. Might be Dimir, might be something else. Go cast your votes on the channel, but until then, this is Lone Fox from your BrewLab, signing out. Peace, y'all.